This is Another Man's Nostalgia with John,
blonde and tan. You don't need anything else.
That's John's
nice.
motto.
That was nice.
Blonde and tan, don't need anything else.
Chris.
So.
Oh wait, are we doing season 2 of this, John?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Hell yeah, we are.
Yeah.
All right, language.
Or Mr. Phil will yell at you.
What?
And Justin.
200,000 people signed a petition to redo the whole entire season.
Get a life, please. But if you sign a petition to change art, get a life. All right?
Okay.
Just
So
say it sucks and move on. You're going to survive.
Yeah.
Oh, I spent all my years. Then if you spent all your years invested in it, that's sad. Get a life,
All right,
it's a
Yelvin.
TV show.
The episode starts now.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Another Man's Nostalgia, where we revisit everybody's favorite shows, movies, and games from the mid-90s to the mid-2000s.
we're back.
Season,
We're back.
back.
Season
Yeah,
4.
It's awesome.
Season 4.
Season
Weird.
4.
Is that what we're on?
So this is new. I can see you guys.
Yeah,
Through my video screen.
If you guys want, you can go to YouTube and watch the podcast. We do it over Skype, and then you can watch us talk to each other and see our great faces, except for Justin's, who
Refuses
Rather remain
to show his beautiful face.
Ruins the mystique.
keep the ladies guessing, right, Justin?
Ruins the mystique.
All right.
Okay. So, season 4, we're about to restart. We have some good stuff lined up, but we always would like to take suggestions, so
I'm
send
so
them in.
excited.
You're so excited.
Before we go
Well, I
ahead.
was about to say something else that we're doing new this season. We're gonna definitely have the website up by the time that this podcast airs, and we will also be playing video games on Twitch. So if you want to join us over there, some of us will be playing by ourselves. Sometimes we'll be playing it together, but we'll be playing just kind of nostalgia and remastered versions of the games that we played when we were little. Or
Yeah.
maybe some like type of sequels when it comes to maybe like Pokemon, or we'll put Kingdom Hearts up there, just different things like that. So get ready for that.
Yeah, we'll let you know when we're gonna do one, or what we're gonna do. And we have a couple other surprise things. We're gonna do some commentaries and stuff later on in the year when other movies come out. So get excited about that too. We have a lot of things
So
Yep.
much content.
So,
So much
much
content.
So much.
So much for you to consume.
coming out of the ears.
So much.
Going into
much.
the eyes, bleeding out of your
So-
ears.
right.
Does anybody have some nostalgia news for us?
I have a couple of things. Not much happened though.
Comic-Con happens this weekend, so we'll get a lot.
Well,
we'll get a lot then.
we are.
Oh,
we-
Comic Con's
we're
this
recording
weekend? Oh, that's gonna be
Yeah.
awesome. Are they streaming
we're
that or
recording
no?
this
I don't think
before.
they do that.
They don't do that.
Damn it.
They want you to spend all. They want you
Damn
to
it.
spend the money.
They just wanted me to fly there and spend all the money.
Yeah.
All right.
We are recording this before Lion King comes out, but reviews have not been great.
Yeah, I heard there were like 40%, something like that.
It's 60. It's not that
60?
bad. It's
Okay.
about the same as Aladdin was.
It's mostly because like all the great. It looks like all the great like animations and the colors and the songs that they were able to do in the drawings when they drew it couldn't be done with the photorealistic. So it's just kind of like it's not bad, but it doesn't have the same heart.
Yeah, apparently like there's no facial expressions because lions don't make facial expressions.
I mean,
so it's
yeah,
just kind of
that's,
like yeah.
that's understandable.
I don't know. Everything I read is that they said it's like a shot-for-shot remake and it wasn't needed. And you know what? That's exactly what I wanted. I didn't want them to add anything to Lion King.
They
don't
ain't
need to add
adding.
anything.
They ain't
It's
adding
perfect.
songs.
I think they added a song, but like they didn't add like any like.
But
plot.
it's from the musical.
No, I think Beyonce wrote one or something with Elton John.
I thought they added like the Morning Report or
Oh
something.
yeah, the Beyonce's
they,
new
they
single.
added "He Lives in You."
What is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what it's called. Let me see.
Also, Mulan got a trailer.
Mulan got a trailer. Yeah,
There's a lot of hubbub about Mushu not being in it.
Mulan.
yeah. What is it like?
Mulan
it's
got a
Phoenix now or
trailer.
something.
Is that what you just said?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
watch it.
But you know what?
No, sorry.
Didn't
even know.
Hot opinion here. Little
Yeah.
hot opinion here.
Yeah.
I could care less that Mushu's not in it.
Okay.
Whoa.
I didn't think he
Whoa.
really added very
Let's
much.
back up a little bit. No, Mushu is definitely the best part of Mulan.
Debatable.
Who?
I think the
okay,
songs are.
Who is the best part of Mulan to you, then? If
Is
it's
it
I
not
think the
Mushu.
songs are.
Is it Mulan in the bath? You creep. Is that your favorite
No, it's
part?
the songs. I'm more angry that they took out the songs than they took out Mushu.
Are
Spirit.
they taking out the songs?
Yeah, there's no songs.
That's boring.
From what we know, they're not going to sing any of the musical.
That's boring.
It's not boring. It's a movie. It's just a regular movie that's gonna be an
I
action
don't want to
movie.
see that.
So it's going to be boring.
But the
No.
songs are good.
Okay, mate. There's only one song that I liked in Mulan, and it was when.
Make a man out of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
You like the first one where she's like running around and trying to like get all dressed up and stuff?
So
Let it go.
Spirit. Spirit is the song that I guess is new. Is that the new song?
Yeah.
Spirit.
Yeah. Here's another hot take. I don't like Beyonce. I think
What?
I don't understand what everybody's fascination with her is. I don't get it.
She's a great singer.
She is a very
good
good
singer.
singer.
Oh, he's a very good singer, and Jay-Z's a good rapper. I don't understand what the big like the king and queen thing is. I don't get that. Did they do that themselves? Where they're like, "Hey, I'm a king and queen," and then that's how it happened? Or
No,
I think Beyonce, she's definitely like
dubbed
a-
that.
I know they did, but why?
Beyonce's definitely a generational talent. Like she's like up there.
She is. And she's like, I guess in our age, she would be maybe like the Britney Spears of the kids that they listened to when they were teenagers in the 90s.
Yeah,
She definitely deserves her place way
She
up
does.
there.
as a good singer, yes, but not like somebody to like, be crazy about. I don't know. I guess I'm just more of a fan of Kelly Rowland, who's another Destiny Child. I know, but I had to look it up. So Kelly Rowland, I'm more of a fan.
Now
of
that
her.
you can see
she's my
Chris looking
queen.
it up.
What?
Now you can see
So-
Chris looking it up.
Okay, Beyonce, she's pretty good looking too. Like it's like
She
a
is.
combination of everything. It's her voice, and she's very good looking, and then just the
Nice.
songs that she picks. I feel like she's pretty good. So what did we watch?
This
Yeah,
week
just-
we watched SpongeBob Squarepants.
Play
What's
the
that?
theme.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
If nautical nonsense be something you wish,
SpongeBob SquarePants!
then drop on the deck and flop like a fish.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Ready? SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants.
So, SpongeBob, how did everybody come across this as a kid?
Well, I was about to say, let's talk about the theme song. That's such an iconic theme song.
It's really good.
I really
Is
do
it?
like it, honestly. I do like it. I do like it, for real.
I do have a fun fact about it. I don't know if you already have it though, Justin.
I think we played this in band too, didn't we?
Probably.
Didn't we play this?
It was
We were so cool.
It was without me, because I did not do that.
Only
I
one
have a fun
year.
fact
John was
about
there
it.
for 3
Do you-
years.
That's right. Do you have a fun fact about it, Justin? About the theme? About the what they show?
What they show, I have nothing.
Okay, so I'll tell you guys real quick.
So
the-
he lives in a pineapple, and they show a pineapple.
right. The pirate is that singing. His mouth is Tom Kenny, who's the voice of SpongeBob. And in the later episodes, when they show the pirate, that's also Tom Kenny, the live action pirate.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's Tom Kenny.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I
Yeah, what
noticed
is-
that I don't know all the words to the theme song.
What?
Did you try?
Yes, I
you go
did. I
for
was
it?
like, he lives in a pineapple under the sea, and then I was like, I don't know the
Absorbent and
words.
yellow and porous is he.
Of course. It's
I didn't know that.
His nautical nonsense is something you wish.
Yeah, I didn't know that part
So
either.
jump
And
on the
now I
deck
know,
and
and
float
then
like a fish.
I know the rest of it. but
Ready?
I don't know those. I don't know those two lines.
Because all I say is SpongeBob SquarePants. That's why you know the rest of it. All right, what does this mean to y'all as a kid? John, you go first.
So the first time that I watched this was at my 5th grade birthday party, and someone that I didn't really like so much was there, and he's like, "Why don't we watch SpongeBob?" And I was like, "This guy's stupid. Why would we watch SpongeBob?" And we put it on, and it was the episode that he was learning how to drive.
Nice.
And I
That's a
was
good one.
like, this is pretty funny. Like, I'm not gonna lie. So we watched that, and then they had a marathon that day for some reason, for my birthday, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
But
for you.
yeah. And we just watched
about
like
you.
SpongeBob for about an hour and a half at my birthday party, and I
Nice.
loved it. It was awesome.
Nice.
I was like, this is a great show. I don't know why I've
You know, there's
never
some
watched
kid in
it
that
before.
party like, why are we just watching TV? Where's the cake?
Right.
No, I was so drawn to the TV. I was like, this is a great show. This is so funny. But
That's funny.
yeah, just imagine someone watching SpongeBob for the first time, and you're just like, oh, this is actually
Yeah.
pretty good. I just realized it when everyone was around.
For me, I have a story about SpongeBob, and it tells you just like how much we've came, and as like just in general, like technology wise. So, I liked it initially. I remember seeing the commercial before it actually aired, and my mom was like, ugh, because there's a lot of like pictures of him like in his underwear and stuff, and she was like,
Yeah, he's-
that's trash.
He's weirdly
Yeah.
naked most
Yeah.
of the
He's a
show.
sponge.
Yeah,
There's
but,
nothing to hide.
I guess, but so she never like made me not watch it or like told me not to watch it, but she was just always like, oh, that's so stupid. But man, I used to love this, and me and my neighbor got really into it, and this was the time when like Napster and Kazaa and all those were really big, and I remember one time I spent the night at his house, and we really wanted to watch an episode. I think it's the episode when they are trying to deliver the Krusty Krab pizza. And
Krusty Krab pizza is
Yeah.
the
It's
pizza,
pizza
for you and me.
and me.
yeah, and we wanted to watch it, and so we downloaded it on his computer, and it literally took all night. Like we stayed up all night, and then we slept in shifts to make sure it wasn't crashing.
Did it end
to
up being
download
porn?
to download a 10-minute long episode. That's how. That was
That-
crazy.
It ended
That's
up
pretty
being
funny.
being porn, did it?
It was porn. Yeah. No, I think it actually froze, and we only got like 2 minutes of it. And we were pissed. But anyways, yeah. I think about that story every once in a while. I'm like, gosh, that was brutal to live back then.
I mean,
compared
me
to
and
now.
you, we just used to just kind of sit back, and we would wait like 30 minutes to download a 2-minute video. But
Yeah,
it
I
was
know.
funny because we would always, for that 30 minutes, we'd be like repeating the whole entire video over and over and over again.
Well, and we would watch it like every like 30 seconds, like it was just breaking out, and just keep watching it until the full thing downloaded.
Yeah,
I wish I was there.
we were stupid.
Oh yeah, you're busy that day, Justin.
Yeah,
That's
Totally.
what I did.
So, with my experience with SpongeBob, I don't think it's any secret that I would have liked it.
Yes.
I think
Your
this is
humor.
a pretty common thing among a lot of parents, where they just thought it was so dumb, and it would make you dumb, because it's pretty
Yeah.
dumb.
It's very dumb.
It's very dumb humor, but and very kiddish humor. But man, I ate that up as a kid. Anytime
Yeah.
it came on, I was on it.
I ate it up
Okay.
now.
Oh yeah,
I was laughing the whole time.
it was still funny. It's great.
Yeah.
This show is ridiculous.
I sang all that clip. I literally like was on the ground laughing. Like I completely forgot about that part, the testing part.
It was
when he's
funny,
in the-
but I don't know why you found it so funny.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know why
funny
you
be-
found it so funny.
it's funny because SpongeBob is just smiling as Patrick's freaking out.
This is obscure jokes.
It's just really good. Yeah, whatever. I thought it was
All right.
hilarious.
Pat the sponge. Pat the sponge. Testing. Testing. Testing, 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 testing. Testing! Ah! Do you read?
Sponge to Pat. I read you loud and clear. Over.
So which episode did we watch, Justin?
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I asked Justin which episode we watched. Which one?
Oh, so we watched. Hold on.
I can tell you.
Back in
1
my
through
notes.
9,
1 through 9.
14,
14
and 18.
Good job, you two. Teamwork. Yeah, and those were all very classic episodes. I
It was
remember
hard
most
to
of
pick
them.
out
Yeah,
just a few. Because
Every single one of the episodes we watch, I've watched before. Many times.
there's one I hadn't seen. I think it was the Opposite Day one, and I did not remember. That
God, I
episode
love
at all,
Opposite
but-
Day.
But that was a really good episode. when they pretty much trap that lady in there, and
I hate you, Patrick. Oh no!
yeah.
Sorry.
Man, the voice acting in this is incredible. You want to talk about that?
Tom Kenny is great. He voices a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
He's actually, I think it was SpongeBob's anniversary this week or something like that.
Yeah, did you
'Cause
see
he-
the live action?
He's got a bunch of YouTube videos now of him, and he talks
Yeah.
about how he does SpongeBob's voice and stuff. And he watches people doing SpongeBob imitations, and he like criticizes them, but like nice. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
really good." He's like a very positive person. It's really
Yeah.
cool. How he does the laugh is he actually talks about how he
does it like this, right?
Like, bah! He has to
Yeah.
like put his throat.
Yeah.
that was really good, Justin. That was like scary good. How good.
I do a good SpongeBob laugh. It's one of the only
was
good
really
things I actually do in my life.
That's funny.
There's a video also that him and the guy who voices Patrick did, where they do the scene live action where he's trying to open the jar lid.
Oh yeah.
And he goes, the lid. And so that's really funny. It's on YouTube.
That's funny.
Anyways,
You want some fun facts?
Let's hear some fun facts.
Let's do some fun facts. Fun facts themes.
Okay, this is gonna take some audience participation.
Oh gosh.
Ready?
Is
Yeah.
it, like, am I the audience?
You're
or-
the audience.
Okay.
Are you ready, kids?
No.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
no.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, this is the fun facts of SpongeBob, and we're done.
That's also really good, and I'm glad that is immortalized on video.
I really wish we could show Justin.
Nope.
I
Might-
really wish we could show it.
I'll just crop something over his face so you can see his great arm movements he was making.
You had to get into it.
Okay.
So let's talk about Steven Hillenburg. He created
that?
SpongeBob.
Okay.
He did
Okay.
recently die last year, actually.
I did know that.
heart
I did
disease.
know. Yeah.
So he was a marine biologist, actually, and he wrote like a comic book. I can't remember the name exactly. I can't put it on my computer, so I'm not able to pull it up super quick. But he drew a comic book teaching kids about marine life. And he used to be a marine biologist teacher. And
Yeah.
what he did was he went into Nickelodeon to pitch his show because he actually went to art school because he got tired of being a marine biologist. He wanted to do like a cartoon show. So he was on Rocko's Modern Life. I think he animated for them. I think he wrote a few.
What was the show?
Rocko's Modern Life.
I don't
You
know
haven't,
that
seen,
show.
you haven't heard of it. We talked about it
Which
before.
also, I think Tom Kenny was the
he was the voice of Rocco, I believe.
the cow. I can't remember their names. For
Oh,
some
he was a
reason.
cow. You're right.
And then
Yeah.
Mr. Lawrence, who does Plankton, did the turtle. So there's a lot
Okay.
of
Plankton does sound familiar. He sounds like he voices other things.
Oh yeah, he does a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
His name is just Mr.
it-
Lawrence. It's really weird.
His name is Mr. Lawrence.
Yeah, the voice actor.
I don't like him.
but
It's annoying.
but what he did was he brought a fish tank
I don't
into
like
the
your name.
boardroom.
I'm sorry.
yeah.
He brought a fish
brought
tank
what?
into the boardroom in Nickelodeon. He explained what was living inside, so he actually had fish in there. Then he placed a cartoon drawing of SpongeBob on the tank and said, "This is SpongeBob, the star of your show." And that was his pitch.
Weird. What a
That is
weird
really
dude.
weird. That's really weird.
Hey, it worked. Look at it now.
So, it's the only one left from Nicktoons in the because this came out in '99, so it's
Yeah.
the longest running one.
Still making new episodes?
I think they are, yes, not as much.
Crazy.
Actually,
Yeah.
Hillenburg was only involved until the first SpongeBob movie in 2003, and then
Okay.
he quit because he was like, "I don't want to do any more seasons. I'm done." So they went on without him. Quality didn't dip
Interesting.
too much.
Like, so did he not want SpongeBob to go on anymore, or he just
Yeah,
didn't
he wanted
want
to end it.
be in?
he intended
wanted
the
to end
first SpongeBob movie
Okay.
to be the series finale,
Oh, that would have been cool.
but
Yeah.
Nickelodeon, of course, was like, "Hell no,
yeah,
There's
way
so-
too much money.
we can't
Hey,
waste
there's
this."
so much money in it. The first movie, how much did it make? I'm sure it made a crap ton.
I do
It's
not
crazy,
have that
I'm sure.
information in front of me.
I'm sure it's nuts though.
Yeah.
It was good too. It was a really good movie if I remember.
It actually was. Is
Yeah.
that's the one with the ice cream, right?
I don't
No, that's the
remember.
you're thinking of the newer one.
No.
The newest one is also apparently very, very funny. So,
Oh yeah, the
I
SpongeBob movies
watched-
have always been good.
I watched the newest one over the holidays, and it was actually pretty good. I was surprised.
So the movie was intended to be the finale, and they said no, we're going to continue it. So Hillenburg left. There wasn't any bad blood because they asked him to do the next movie, and he said sure, and then he got back on, and did more seasons. So there wasn't any he wasn't
Yes.
pissed at it. He just was like, I've done everything I could, here it is. And the first 4
So-
seasons are the best.
Yeah. So how many seasons did he miss? You said
I think
between the first movie and the second movie, was it just like 2 seasons or a season?
no idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
I only focused on first season stuff really.
Yeah.
cool.
So
Okay, cool. Well, let's. I figured we probably can't really talk about each episode because there's so many little 10-minute long episodes. So I feel like we can just talk about if it holds up, what our favorite parts were, stuff like
Okay.
that.
All right. First thing I have to say is I loved all the songs in the show.
Oh man, I forgot about the "Rip My Pants" song. That's a great song.
That was. And it was like a beach theme too.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it
it's
had
like a Beach Boys song.
Beach Boys vibe to it. Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah. And then SpongeBob's voice is completely different.
Every single time he sings, his voice is different.
Yeah.
Now I learned a lesson I won't soon forget. So listen and you won't regret. Be true to yourself, don't miss your chance. And you won't end up like the fool who ripped his pants.
Except
still
in the
think
fun
that-
song.
I still think the
Yeah.
Texas song is the best one Sandy sings.
That's a good one too. That's a good
Yeah.
song. Yeah.
Did
yeah.
you like this? I feel like you would like the score of this because there were songs in the show that weren't just songs. They were just.
It was a good score. It had a very underwater theme to it.
All right, guys, we're gonna pause real fast for a word from our sponsors.
Homebrew Tree Service has been providing the DFW area with world-class tree care for many years. When it comes to tree service in the DFW area, you can trust them to provide quality work with low prices and friendly, fair customer service. Whether you have a tree that needs pruning or complete removal and haul-off service, you can count on them for a wide range of expert care. Go to hbtreeservices.com and sign up for a free estimate.
Okie
Okay.
dokie, John. Okie dokie.
Oh my
Running
god.
out of them. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that's right. Man, they really knocked it out of the park as soon as it started because one of the first episodes we watched was the episode where he meets Sandy, and it's that great episode when he needs the water.
He needs the water. No,
It's-
it's,
and he has-
you gotta put your
great.
pinky out.
Yeah, fancy.
Pinky out. He's walking around with his pinky up in the air.
Yeah,
dying
it's,
because he's so dry.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, it's yeah.
But all the episodes first season are just classic episodes that they just kept re-airing because they're so good.
Bubble
Yeah, I
stand.
know.
The one where he teaches
Bubble stand.
The bubble
Oh, that's-
stand,
that's another-
pizza delivery.
The first episode has the line where Krusty Krab says, or Mr. Krab says, "I smell the smelly smell of something that smells smelly." That's a
Yeah.
iconic thing. Yeah. And you know what I love about it? I love that in the second episode they show water underwater, so they just completely throw out their concept.
Oh, yeah, there's
That's
fires.
really funny.
There's
really
fires.
funny.
There's water.
There's fires, there's water. Yeah, it's like they just completely just throw it away that there's any kind of reality to it, and it's fantastic.
I don't know if you guys noticed this too, but all the cars in different episodes, the steering wheel is on both sides of the car.
Really, that's interesting.
Like they'll have one car and the steering wheel's on the right side, and then they'll show another car and the steering wheel's on the left. I was like,
That's funny.
that's weird.
It's because it's the lawless sea. There are no rules, John.
They
no
probably
rules.
flip it. They probably flip the animation to make it. right?
But I will tell you right now, I laughed at every single episode that we watched.
Me too.
Hard. There was at one point there was just at some point in the episode I laughed really hard. I was watching this one time, just kind of walking around Walmart, and I was cracking up laughing at my phone.
Yeah, it was really, really good, and they introduced Plankton really early too. That was pretty funny.
trying to steal the
hall
secret
monitor.
formula.
The hall monitor.
That
yeah.
one of my favorite scenes is him
Mrs.
doing the
Puff?
hall monitor speech.
So Mrs. Puff, she's like a really famous person in the episode or in the series,
Yeah.
and she is SpongeBob's driving instructor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess they had to kind of put him in like a school setting somehow, you know, to kind of relate to other kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess that's
probably
why
it.
they did that. But
No one can really relate to a kid. Can't relate to being a fry cook. You know.
yeah,
Did y'all know that the Krusty Krab is shaped and looks like what it is a lobster trap that they use? That's what a lobster trap. That's what a
I
lobster
didn't know
trap
that,
looks like.
no.
Yeah. Or a crab trap.
I heard that Krabby Patties are made out of whale, and that's why Mr. Krabs has a whale daughter.
No, we don't know what it's made of. It's a mystery.
It's a secret.
John.
I just heard that. Maybe
Yeah.
it was a fan theory, but I heard that Mr. Krab is cutting up whales to put in Krabby Patties.
You know what?
You know I love my fan
Plankton-
theories.
He fell in love with one of the whales that
He was
that
gonna
he
kill.
killed, and and now he made.
Holy crap!
That's
dark,
what I
man.
heard. That's what I heard. I don't know why.
It's
but
the worst
maybe it
fan
was-
theory ever.
I don't know. That's what
I think my
funny.
favorite episode.
Anyway.
It was really hard to choose, but Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
That was really good.
Evil.
I think they get overused later on, but they're pretty funny in this episode.
They don't get. I don't feel like they do get overused because I will tell you right now, the Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man are my favorite episodes in the series. But the first one that they showed when they were in the old tiny,
The old man, yeah.
I didn't like it. That
Yeah.
was one
I
of my
loved
least
it.
favorite episodes this season.
Well, that's because you have.
I mean, maybe
they don't have all the villains like Man Ray and stuff. But
Man Ray's the best with the wallets. It's awesome.
But one of my the voices are Ernest Borgnine.
Uh-huh.
So he did like a bunch of spy movies and stuff. And the great Tim Conway is Barnacle Boy. You know who
is
Tim
that?
Conway is?
No.
I don't.
All right, so he's a comedian.
don't. I'm sorry.
He was on the Carol Burnett show a lot. He was always a
okay.
special guest. He's done a bunch of stuff for The Simpsons and stuff too. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
If you ever get a chance, anybody, just look up Tim Conway on YouTube, Carol Burnett show, and all his skits are pretty much legendary. The Nazi skit, the dentist skit, it's all amazing.
My favorite scene, I think, that we watched was a scene when the nematodes come and suck up his pineapple house.
I love the
and
nematodes.
He stays with Patrick, and the him slamming the rock on him is when he's
He's a
sleepwalking.
spider.
He runs away, he
Yeah,
runs to him
spider.
and starts slamming
And
it.
then he go,
Spider,
and then he goes far away,
spider,
and
spider.
he runs over to him with the rock and starts doing it again. That whole scene is so good. He's drooling so much that it's going on
You
his
need-
side.
you need-
That whole scene is incredible.
Put a clip of it in.
I will.
Oh, spiders! Spiders! Get them off me! Get them off me! Get them off me!
Wake up! It's me!
Spiders! 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 Get them off me! Get them off me!
Fun fact about Patrick, he went to community college apparently.
Okay.
I don't
like
know.
The character?
It's what you
Yeah,
said.
the
No,
character.
just Patrick, the actual character.
Yeah.
Okay.
He went to community college. That's what it says here.
Apparently,
Have
they
y'all-
have community college underneath the water.
Have y'all seen? Did y'all ever watch the show Coach?
I did.
Sometimes.
Do you know that's the Dauber, the guy who plays his old football? One of the three. They have the three guys, right? They have him. They have Van Dyke, and then they had that third guy,
Yeah.
the blonde. That's it. That's Patrick.
Oh, okay.
The guy
he's also-
that's Barney or not Barney.
Marshall's dad.
Marshall's
in How I Met Your
dad
Mother.
in How I Met Your Mother. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the voice of Patrick.
My favorite episode was definitely it's the classic episode. It's the pizza delivery episode.
It's really good. It's really good.
So the first time that I saw this episode was not on TV. When I first saw it was they had these little portable like devices that had a tiny screen. The screen was literally like
Oh,
probably
yeah.
this big, and you would put a CD in it. It
Yeah,
would be like
yeah.
a black and white episode.
It was the future.
But it would be like Fairly Odd Parents. It would be
Yeah.
SpongeBob. I don't know what else.
They used to have
what
the
other ones that
little
they had.
music ones too. Like it had the song.
They did.
And you click
Yeah.
it in, and people were like,
So-
"This is the future."
So it was just like some type of portable like video player.
Yeah.
And I had this episode, and I'd never seen it before, and I was so happy. I was like, "Ooh, I got like a new episode of SpongeBob." So I was
Yeah.
watching it. I watched this so many times. I thought this episode was hilarious.
I think I had one of those
Yeah.
too. I know what you're talking about. I feel like I had one of those. And also, you could do it on your Game Boy Advance too.
That's what I was gonna say. They had a lot of episodes on SpongeBob on the Game Boy Advance, where you got like 4 episodes of the 10-minute long episodes. I used to have a couple.
Technology
of
was
those
so
pretty
weird back then.
too. It's so
They
weird.
tried so much different stuff.
you could
It's
just
like-
find everything online.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Okay. Yeah.
What was the worst episode?
I didn't like the Spongegar. I know he's famous, but that whole
The which
thing
one?
the episode where Squidward time travels. I didn't like that episode.
That was pretty. I think that's probably one of the weakest.
Yeah.
I think the one I didn't like the most. Let me go. I want to make sure I'm getting the name right here. I think the jellyfish jam where the jellyfish come in.
Yeah,
It was pretty funny, but
You talking about the one where he wants to live as a jellyfish and he leaves?
no. So like he captures the jellyfish, it follows him home, and they're all like dancing.
Oh yeah, that was a
which
weird one.
Which
Yeah.
one? Which episode was episode 6? Because I didn't like episode 6 at all.
Mermaid Man, Barnacle Boy, and Pickles.
Okay,
I like the
didn't-
Pickles episode.
what was so good about it?
Because he's so annoying.
He's so like
He's
I
gross.
don't know.
What
I
was
don't
his
know.
name?
I didn't like the Barnacle Boy one. I thought it was kind of lame. I mean, I like the evil type
Yeah.
of thing, but I didn't like that episode.
I painted your
And
invisible
Pickles,
car.
It wasn't
It's
that
us.
great
It's
either.
supposed to be invisible.
Yeah, no, but I agree though, John. I didn't like that episode. I liked them later on, but that episode I didn't think was.
I still
Yeah.
found it pretty funny. Yeah, I think Jellyfish Jam was the weakest for me. Not that it was bad. I just didn't.
Yeah,
I was like, eh.
yeah, not as memorable as the other one. The time traveling one, I feel like didn't really have anything that exciting about it, except for SpongeGar, which is a very very famous meme now. So I don't know if y'all have seen that, but
I have not, but okay.
I am the
Okay.
meme.
I-
lord. I know everything.
Definitely mine was the classic pizza and the where he loses his house, like you were talking about.
yeah, right, it's a good one.
That's my favorite episode, probably.
What about best character?
It's got to be Patrick.
I think
No,
it is
this is
Patrick.
Patrick.
It's got to be Patrick. Squidward's funny. SpongeBob is funny too,
Patrick and Squidward, I probably.
but I
Squidward's
gotta
just good 'cause
say,
he's a straight man, but yeah,
I gotta say
Patrick's
Patrick.
good. Yeah.
My one of my favorite parts this season when it came to Patrick is where he's telling SpongeBob about the menace that's like terrorizing the town.
Yeah, in the hall monitor episode, and it's him. Oh, he's so ugly.
him.
It's square.
and
And he's like,
Hide behind that building! No! He's behind that building! Oh, quick! Hide behind that street sign! No, wait! The maniac just went behind that sign! Oh, quick! Get under the street light! No, wait! Oh, he's there too! Run for your life! Oh,
Say again, Deputy?
the maniac's in the mailbox!
there were so many like good animated jokes in this that like it wasn't the line themselves, it was what was happening in the scene. Like it was the facial expressions, it was that kind of stuff that made it like really funny, I thought.
but like this season had so many good episodes and so many classic episodes. I don't even know if we decide to watch season 2. I don't know what we're gonna watch. Honestly,
I know.
don't
Well,
you're still
remember-
missing
I don't
the
feel like I
band.
remember any other episodes.
Oh, the band episode.
The Patrick when they do the home delivery stuff.
That's right. The
there's still
fun
some-
episode.
There's still a lot left.
Yeah. I was sad the fun episode wasn't in this season because that's a really good one. I thought the Plankton episode was going to turn into that, but it wasn't, and I was kind of sad.
Chris, what's your favorite character?
I think it's got to be Patrick. It's sad. I wish there was more versity here, but he's just the best. Like every line he has is just so ridiculous.
I'm gonna go a little counter here. I like Patrick. I think Squidward is my favorite right now.
Nice.
I mean, Squidward's he's a solid character. He really
He's a
is.
very solid straight man, and it's funny that he thinks like he's really bad at the clarinet. Like that's really funny that he like that's all he wants to do, and he's terrible at
He's
it.
like so, he's so bad at everything he thinks he's good at.
yeah,
And it makes him kind of a really bad straight man too, because I think he's hilarious. Patrick though, he definitely gets the most laughs out of everybody, deservedly so. Especially when he just says something so random.
yeah.
It's great.
My favorite episode. I guess my favorite scene, other than the others, where he's like telling Patrick where to go, or telling SpongeBob where to go, is when Patrick he gets so upset that SpongeBob is going to he's going to live in the nature, that he tries to capture SpongeBob.
He like goes
And he's
crazy.
Patrick, what are you doing?
If I can't have you as a friend, I'm gonna make you a trophy. I even picked out this nice jar for you.
Patrick, go home. I'm a jellyfish now.
It's so good.
Oh my god, it's funny. Patrick's
The thing
funny.
is that he's a character that can do anything. Like he can say anything, and it's okay because it's him. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
every other character, they could say something out of sort, but he can just do whatever he wants.
he's so versatile.
versatile. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the hall monitor speech because it's so ridiculous.
I don't remember the hall monitor speech.
So it's when
in the
he-
hall. That one.
Yeah, so when he gets a sash and he spends the
Yeah.
whole class giving the speech.
I can't accept that yet, ma'am. First, I have to make my speech.
You can't make this easy, can you?
Classmates, who am I to deserve such a great honor? Why, I would be nothing without Mrs. Puff.
Give me a break.
And to my public, all I can say is I'm touched. And furthermore, I will carry out my duty. Crime and punishment, punishment and crime, and the hall! Which reminds me of an extremely long speech written by the greatest hall monitor of all time. Friends, students, juvenile delinquents, lend me your ear. In conclusion, and without a moment to spare, I will put on this uniform and assume my duties as Hall Monitor.
Yeah, that's right. That's good.
All right, so anything else, boys, on this? Anything to bring up?
I didn't really like the episode with the rocket when they steal Sandy's rocket.
Oh, I thought that was
Well,
hilarious.
It ended funny with them bagging all the people thinking they're aliens, but I don't know. I thought it was too weird. It was too
I
out
liked
there.
it. It wasn't the best, but I
I'm not
liked
gonna
it.
lie, I kind of skipped ahead a little bit when it came to that episode, just because
Wow.
I remembered a lot. I remembered a lot of it. And,
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You judging me right now?
Yes,
Is that
I
what you're
am.
doing? You're judging me right now? Okay. No, I'm with Chris. I didn't really like that episode that much. But something that you didn't like, I did like. I liked when they started bagging people.
No, I didn't like that part. That was the only part of that episode I liked.
Oh, okay, yeah. No,
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
like that part.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, they like turn on each other. Like, you've been an alien this whole time. You didn't tell me.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't even know I was.
Patrick.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh man, it's such good lines in some of these episodes.
So
It's
no
funny.
points, I'm guessing.
All right,
do final
Chris, what do you
thoughts?
think? Let's go points.
Yeah, it was great. You picked good ones. It made me kind of miss it and want to watch more. So yeah, you get a point. It was great. Good job.
John. You screwed me out of the title last season.
You did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, by the lineup I have planning for myself this year, if I win, I'm going to be very shocked because there are some things we're watching that you're like,
I'm
what is
going
this?
opposite. I've gotten my revenge, so I'm gonna
now you're
pick
gonna
good stuff.
pick good
You
ones?
gotta try to get the good stuff. Okay.
Until John makes us watch something bad, then you're gonna get mad again and start thinking bad.
Or
stuff.
you. It might be you,
Or
Chris.
me.
Because
It's me. Based on what I have planned, it might be me.
I mean,
stuff I like.
we can watch a Dragon Ball Z like movie.
Fuck you.
Know? We've watched Dragon Ball. We've watched it's like a classic thing now. Like we
No.
gotta watch something Dragon Ball Z every single season.
no.
What
I'm
was
going.
the first season?
That's a good point.
I'm going to
Yeah,
quit.
right. First season was Dragon Ball Z. The first season Dragon Ball Z. Then it was Dragon Ball Z second season. Then it was
Kai.
the live action Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball.
I'm not
Now
doing
we
it.
gotta watch a movie.
I'm sick that week. No.
We gotta make it number 4.
All right.
We watch Boy Meets World every season.
We'll
we
do a
watch the Dragon
vote.
Ball Z episode.
If you want another Dragon Ball related
We
thing,
need to ask. We will ask the audience every single season if I deserve a point for Dragon Ball Z.
no, not a point if we're gonna watch it. You don't get any
Yes.
points for that crap.
No. Yes. I should.
Dragon Ball Z is the worst crap ever
you guys
made.
screwed me out of a point the second season. You're like,
I'm
oh,
down
yeah,
to watch it.
John should have. He has 4 or 3.5 or something like that. However you look at it.
Well, I think that what was I gonna say about Dragon Ball Z? I think we should watch a movie because there's no way it's that bad. Like it's not gonna be
It's gonna
5
be bad.
hours of fighting. So I'll
could-
watch a movie.
John, just give me my point and move on. Let's go.
I'm gonna give you a half point, Justin. So... No, I'm joking.
For the Barnacle Boy episode.
There's a couple episodes I didn't laugh at. Just a couple episodes. No, I'll definitely give you a point. No, I even at the Barnacle Boy,
Yeah.
I laughed at evil, and he just kept saying
So
it.
great.
Well, is this the best cartoon we've watched?
Animaniacs was pretty good, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I think this
probably.
was stronger than
I think it's
Probably.
I think it's Animaniacs 1, and just below it is SpongeBob. Like
I
they're
don't feel like
almost
that.
there.
I don't feel like that.
I think Animaniacs got old, and I think that this was stronger more throughout.
I guess for me
But
personally,
You
Animaniacs meant
I
more
was
to
about
me.
to say, Chris binge watched Animaniacs, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
So that was
Yeah,
like
that's
that
why.
was an issue.
yeah. What were you saying,
I-
Justin?
Yeah, sorry, Justin. I interrupted.
Animaniacs is kind of like what got me started on that kind of humor, so it's always going to be higher for me just because I love it so much.
It's a
Fair
nostalgia
enough.
thing.
I don't even think it's a nostalgia
enough.
thing because I still find it funny. Like
Yeah.
it still holds up for me. Like I can have nostalgia for
Yeah.
something and know it sucks, like Power Rangers. I know it sucks, but I kind of like watching it because it's so bad.
But
Yeah.
I felt like Animaniacs was a little bit too dated. Like their jokes were just a little dated.
Yeah.
You're
I think this
you're
one
low
is
dated.
more of a. If you did not watch this at all, and when you were a kid, you could still watch it now.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
I
really,
agree.
really funny.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well-
Animaniacs, I feel like you have to have a little bit of nostalgia for to really enjoy it.
So we're watching
Personally.
season 2 of this.
Yeah,
We're definitely gonna do that.
I'm cool with
What
that.
do you think, though, Justin? You didn't say
Oh
how
yeah.
you felt
So
watching it.
I loved it. I was a little worried when I chose
Yeah.
this because I was like, crap, if I don't like it, this is gonna be bad. But no, I couldn't stop laughing. Every episode
Good.
there was something to laugh at. It's brilliantly done. I hope season 2 is just as good.
Yeah, I'm worried about it because
Yeah.
again, this is everything that I remember from SpongeBob was in the first season except
I
for
know.
like 3 episodes. And that's
Yeah.
it.
I'm excited though because I hope there's some episodes I don't remember, and I can like be like, oh, this is really funny. So we'll see. If that guy's still involved, you said he was like in for like 4 or 5 years, then it's probably pretty solid. I'm guessing.
I've never watched an episode of SpongeBob and thought this sucks. So
Right.
I think it'll be fine.
I feel like I have.
Of course.
Barnacle Boy.
Barnacle Boy.
John, what are we watching next week, buddy?
Oh, okay. So it was one of my favorite movies growing up, and I remember like kind of rewinding certain scenes over and over again when it comes to this movie.
Oh, I bet I know which
And
ones.
It's Big Daddy. Big Daddy.
This is our first Sandler
Yeah.
movie. That's kind of surprising. You feel like
It
we
is
would've
our first
watched
Sandler
one.
movie. Yeah.
I watched this early.
This
'cause-
is the first Adam Sandler movie that I watched when I was little.
You've already watched it, Justin?
I watched this early, and I was like, I know what scenes John's rewinding on.
You don't know the scenes that I was
Oh, I
rewinding
do.
on. You really no, you don't.
Because I did.
But the
Oh,
I'm excited to rewatch it. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't seen Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, or this movie in a very long time.
Oh, I was like never.
yeah,
I was like, what?
It has been a long. I haven't
yeah, I've
seen this
seen
since I was little.
And I feel like nowadays this one will probably be one that I really enjoy because it's more heartfelt than his other two. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited. So
It's a different Adam Sandler movie.
it is very different.
Yeah, it is. It's a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
Like it still has some humor to it, but he's a little bit more serious in this one.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, John, take us home, John.
After 10
All right.
minutes.
You can find us on social media at Another Man's Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and our website, which is going to have all the episodes on there. Please go give us a follow. Please go check out our website. We put out dank memes and clips of our show.
Please go.
You can.
Please. Please go.
We also
beg
are
you.
going to start doing a Twitch account, so go check that out too. Go give us a follow on Twitch as well. We're going to be doing some Patreon stuff with our Twitch. You can also message us at our email at anothermanspod at gmail.com. You can go check out an old episode.
Why is
I
he
would go
yelling?
check out just the best of last season. That's what I would do. That was
Yeah.
So if you haven't done that yet, I would go check that episode out. It's pretty funny. Chris did a really good job of putting together all our clips.
Thanks, guys.
That first part, it cracked me up.
The hello.
With the
part,
hello, that's cracked me up so much. I was
Yeah, I
crying
definitely
laughing.
listened to it.
Yeah. You should listen to it, Justin.
Wow.
Yeah, I definitely did.
So if you want to go recommend anything to us when it comes to a movie or a TV show or even a video game, if you want to go recommend a video game I could play on Twitch, go recommend one of those on our Patreon. It needs to be in the 90s or 2000s. Nothing later and nothing earlier.
You're not going to play no Dark Souls.
Nope. Not going to play
Because
no
I suck at it
Overwatch.
anyways.
I
Not
don't know
going to
what
play
that is.
no Fortnite.
John really likes Apex Legends, though. He'll
I
play you
do.
with that.
Oh my
He's bugging
God,
us to play it.
You should. It's so good. Okay. Yeah, you can watch us on YouTube. So go if you're just listening to us on one of those applications, you can also go check us out. We're actually talking. You can see our faces, except for Justin.
You can think
on
to yourself.
YouTube.
You can think to yourself, are they really as nerdy as they sound? And you can see that yes, we are.
Make sure you smash that like button.
Yeah, there you go.
Subscribe.
Smash that like
hit
button.
the bell.
Smash it so hard.
What else do crappy YouTubers say? Here's a comment question. Who's better looking, Chris or John?
John. Oh, thank you, John. That's very nice.
Are you
of
pointing at the audience, John? Because that's
I'm
what it looks
pointing
like.
I'm pointing at Chris. Okay. Go give us 5-star ratings anywhere that you can do that. Please go give us a comment on Apple Podcasts and go follow us on Podbeam. Those are probably the most important ones that you could do for us. It helps people find us on both of those applications, and those are the main applications that we use. So, yeah, please go give us a like and comment, follow, stars, all that crap. Do it.
Awesome. Cool. All right, guys. Well, we will see you next week with Big Daddy.
Peace.
Daddy.